Hey y'all, welcome back to my podcast. Today I'm here with,
Lyric.
And Jada.
and what are you guys' majors?
I'm a human health sciences major on a pre-dental track.
I am also a human health science major on the pre-PA track.
And we are all active visitors of the MLK Center, and today we're talking about what the space means to us. So, how did you guys figure out what the MLK Center was?
I figured out what the MLK Center was when I came here for orientation June, and they told me about, oh, you could come in and just this is a space for basically my minorities to come and just relax after classes or even just come have conversation.
I figured it out actually when we got on campus. There was like a little booth they had, and then like I went to go talk to Junior or Jordan. I'm not sure which one, but they was telling me how all the minorities be in there, and I was like, all right, well, I'm part of that group, so I'm gonna be in there just to see like what it's like. And I really go in there to just do homework or like talk to my classmates or like just fellow people that go here.
Yeah, it was the same for me. Like, I had figured it out through orientation. They had like a booth type thing, and they were just like, "Oh yeah, it's a safe space for minorities. I mean, anybody welcome, but mostly they be there." And like she was saying, how it's just comfortable. Like if it's your lunch break and you don't have nobody to eat with, you could just go there, stuff like that. So with that being said, how was your first when you first went to the space? How was it?
Okay, so me and my roommate, who is also a minority, um, we joined this organization that it collaborates with the MLK Center. Most minority like clubs do. They were like, "Oh, you should come, and we be in there. You want anyone to talk to, make some friends." So it was one afternoon. Me and my roommate, we went over there, and that's how we started. Basically, going over there.
And how was it? Like, was it welcoming? Was it very?
It was very welcoming.
Me and my roommate were the same. Like she really wanted to go there, but I wasn't sure what it was for real. So we just went there one time, and then everybody started talking to us. So I actually liked it at first.
Yeah, when I first went in there, it was a lady. I think her name's Ruth, I believe. She had and she welcomed me there, and then another student named Nigel was there, and he welcomed me too. So it was pretty welcoming for the most part for me. I've heard some students say it was whatever, but like for me, it was welcoming. So that was cool. So let's see. How did you guys get comfortable at the MLK Center since then?
Um, I think going with my roommate kind of helped me get comfortable because I don't really want to walk in places by myself, and it's such a pretty much a tight community already because they had each other during the pandemic. I'm a freshman, but because of the organization that I joined in the beginning of the year, and they formed a group chat, kind of like talked to each other through there, so it became kind of mutual. Then we started putting faces together once we saw each other in the MLK Center. So it's gotten better since because they're starting to like recognize who I am.
How did you get more comfortable at the MLK Center?
Oh, I think I'm getting more comfortable because I'm kind of outgoing person. I talk to everybody, so when I go there, I usually just like say hi to everybody, and then like just start conversation if I can with my roommate too. Her coming like just like Lyric said, just made me like feel more comfortable instead of uncomfortable. Because as a freshman, I feel like coming into college after all that like the pandemic stuff, it's like different and it's like new experiences. So just going in there and talking to people and like them being friendly and stuff. So
Yeah, I agree with you because it's like a domino effect. You meet one person, then you meet another person, then like as it goes by, you just get more comfortable and you meet more people that's welcoming and stuff. So now I got to ask an even more important question. As a black person, like how does the space make you feel really? Like is it more comfortable? Is it more you can be yourself? How is it?
as a black person going to a PWI, I came from a very diverse background. I went to mainly very diverse public schools. So coming here in the beginning without going to the MLK Center at first was very like I would I would say like a culture shock because I wasn't used to seeing not many minorities just walking around. So finding out about the MLK Center and actually going there kind of very, I felt very at ease because I'm not really here by myself. So the rest of the minorities, I know they're here, but I finally saw them. So I'm like, oh, you guys aren't hiding anymore. Okay, y'all are here. So I feel very comfortable and back to myself because it could be very, like, I guess you could say, kind of exhausting not seeing some people that look like you every day.
I definitely agree with that, especially when you're in classes and even when it comes to professor, like they just don't understand, your different perspective on things because of your different background. So I definitely agree with you on that.
And coming from a big lecture hall and being one of 5 black people in the entire 300 people class, just coming there, everybody can relate. So it just becomes like very family like.
Yeah, I agree. You agree?
Yeah, but like my experience was different because I went to a PWI for my high school. So like, I mean, I wasn't really bothered, but at the same time, I felt like I needed to find like people that looked like me. You know what I mean? Like who was going through the same things like as me, like as a black person, and like who see my perspective in things. And just like Lyric said, it's just like sometimes it's uncomfortable to go to a classroom and you're like one of the maybe 2 black people in like this big ass lecture hall. You know what I mean? So yeah.
Yeah, I definitely agree with you on that. So what's my next question? I had it. How did I just forget it? Oh, so like does the MLK Center have like a sentimental value to you? Like when you go there, like how is the environment? What do you do there? And
I don't know if it's very, very, very sentimental to me yet.
Yeah, I agree.
Because yes, we all black. Yes, we all couldn't relate. Well, we're not all black, but we're all minorities and stuff. We can relate in certain aspects, but everybody's not from the same place. Which I mean, it's college,
Right?
I mean, I know like most people are from like what is it, the East, Midwest.
Yeah,
I don't
Midwest
know,
and stuff.
like up, and I'm from like I guess you could say the country sticks. I guess compared to most people in there, But it's all right. It's all right. It's growing on me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It could be funny. I'm sorry. It could be interesting at times because, like I said earlier, I mean, when you're around the same like 10 people, especially during the pandemic, you guys kind of like naturally click together. So I can understand why people wouldn't be as open as they were, I guess you say, prior to pandemic.
Yeah, I definitely agree.
I think, like, just like she was saying, it's going to take some time, but it is starting to, like, get, like a sentimental value. So I feel like definitely my senior year, like, that's when it's going to, like, feel like, wow, like, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like, freshman year, I came here looking for people who look just like me, and now I'm about to, go on to bigger and better things.
All right. So you guys both agree, like, you feel optimistic about it in the future, like, this will be a very significant place to you guys?
Mm-hmm. Yes, because I know, like, in the future, I would want to be a leader, and I can relate to freshmen that are coming in and just being kind of confused, lost, because everybody knows that feeling very well. And I also come from a military background, so I don't mind talking to people, going up to people. I understand what it's like being a new person.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So you guys think that the MLK Center will definitely open doors for you guys, for you to be like leaders of the school and help other upcoming students here at UK?
I say yes because the MLK Center collaborates with a lot of clubs on campus, especially minority clubs. And it's just a great way of networking because all of us kind of fuse in there. And I think it's a good place to like come if you want to prepare for like grad school or anything, because they provide many sources, and you could always find someone to talk to, because everyone isn't on the same path, but we're all on the same path of succeeding. We all want to succeed.
Yeah.
I feel like they support like Black excellence. You know what I mean?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
They want us to succeed like to the level like, you know, being able to be like, oh yeah, Jada became a doctor and like, you know, stuff like that. So yeah, I do.
Okay, so we just about wrapping it up at this point. So you got any more comments?
No.
No, I don't.
So yeah, that's just about it. The MLK Center is obviously a place where we feel very comfortable, and we obviously have a very positive future about it, and we'll see how it goes. And that is my space. And that's my podcast.